What's up, YouTube? What's up? This video gonna be about PK Subban. And I watched it the other day when he was talking about Ovechkin versus LeBron and where he stood on it. And he played hockey. The soul brother who actually played hockey. Now, hockey ain't exactly the most happening sport for black players, and there's a reason why I don't really waste my time with it. But asking about the physicality of it, are you kidding me? It's one of the most physical sports there is. And what Ovechkin did compared to LeBron is better. You don't have to be a hockey fan to understand it's tougher to dominate that sport than it is the NBA. That's common sense. That's a duh. Physicality, they pound on you. You got a hockey puck. You got you are trying to score. Come on now, you got a lot going against you to dominate in that sport. So any kind of dominance, you're pretty special and unique. And Subban had played 13 years in the NHL, and as a black hockey player, you know he had to be really good because that's not like the same like the NBA. Baseball doesn't hardly have any black baseball players, but they did in the NFL. But you know where I'm going at with this. You know, you really got to be to endure a lot on and off. But that's another story, another video. But anyway, he stood on ground against Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe when they got mad because they wanted LeBron to be seen as better than Ovechkin. And when he said that Kobe and Jordan were better than LeBron for toughness, Shannon Sharpe nearly white teeth came out, and Stephen A.'s hair almost went all hit the ground. Molly had to sit there and not say nothing. Let me tell you something about PK Subban. That brother is articulate. He knows what he's talking about. He's very wise, and he knew how to put them two turkeys in check because they couldn't really say nothing except cry and get mad. See, they get their little feelings hurt if you don't say LeBron. It's bad enough Stephen A's up here talking about LeBron's the second best player ever, and then Shannon Sharpe think he's the GOAT and all that. He said they don't compare it to Kobe and Jordan, especially to Michael Jordan. First of all, let me tell you something. I get so tired of hearing turkeys saying that LeBron is close to Jordan. That's like these turkeys out here who be trying to cap left and right to tell you that Usher and Chris Brown are close to Michael Jackson. Stop the nonsense. Stop listening to these cap artists because they are lying. Anybody who grew up on Michael Jackson know good and well Usher on his best day, Chris Brown on his best day, you could roll Usher and Chris Brown together as one, and that still ain't the half of Michael Jackson. You can put LeBron James on his best day, that ain't the half of what Michael Jordan could do. Let me explain. It was mental. It was draining. Wake me up when a team decides to play roller derby and play bowling ball and knock the pins down as LeBron James like the Detroit Pistons did. Let me know when they have the LeBron rules. I haven't seen it yet. Let me know when he has people, shutting down everybody and he has to score 50 points just to balance out the half of the game. Let me know. Please do. Because you ain't going to find it. He has probably one of the most overrated, overstat padded careers known to man. LeBron ain't better than Steph Curry, let alone Michael Jordan. So stop the cap. Stop this nonsense. These turkeys be out here be lying to people, be telling stories and creating these false narratives every day. Number two of what? Number two of what? He ain't even the best player in his own era, let alone next to no Jordan. And in Kobe's defense, Kobe would have wanted to play against everybody LeBron stacks with. PK Subban schooled these turkeys, broke them down, and told them the difference between when you start talking about tough and compare. He said, if you're gonna talk about what's more impressive, Ovechkin's record. If you talking about toughness, well, that's a whole nother story. See, and all these people trying to say, well, maybe LeBron is with those guys. No, people who actually watch the game ain't putting him with them guys. The real. I told you, LeBron's lucky if he scratches number 10 all the time. He's not better than Steph Curry. He goes out here and wins 2 more rings, and that's gonna come with an asterisk because he had to get Luka, and it's gonna be Luka's team. So all that stat padding in the back end, what's it gonna mean? If you want someone to like a race and then add numbers and look like they doing something, he's your man. That's all he do. But to actually build it and make it happen and do the thing, no. LeBron be practicing malpractice. He be fraudulent. And them them jive turkeys like Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe can't stand it. Well, especially when a brother got on in there was articulate. And he said, well, if I got to talk about basketball, he says Jordan and Kobe. He says LeBron ain't on there. He's a great, great career. But I said, thank you. Stop this nonsense. Stop this nonsense. Because give somebody a chance to kind of run like LeBron did, they'll have a bunch of situation too. You know, remember. So it's not that impressive. Nothing that he's really done is that impressive. And he sure as heck ain't played with a broke down team and won. He's had to have a fellow all-star and have to be covered to cover his behind. You know. And he got mad, LeBron got mad because Dennis Rodman, he dissed him. I said, Rodman would lock your butt up. People don't want to hear that. When you play hockey, you got to be tough. And if you have a great career in hockey, you know you the truth. Ain't nobody running around thinking LeBron is the best. Anybody that's watched real basketball, they're not sitting around going, ooh. They're thinking he's stat padded. He bought himself a soft, the NBA got soft, and they got mushy for him, and he got to roll over. And he still ain't won as much as he should have. Because to be honest with you, if you really want to be honest, based on everything, he should have Tom Brady's career, and Tom Brady should have had his career, if you think about it. And see, 4 and 6 in the NFL would be very impressive because it's tougher to win at quarterback. That'd be very impressive if you had those many options and you went that many times. 7 and 3 in the NBA, you look great. It's pretty rare. It's not dominant, but it's great. It's great numbers. But after all these years, you'd have more to show for it. He is underachieved in that regard. Because if all that stat team padding he done, all the people who take shots at Shaq, not take care of yourself, or say this person does this and any other, what's LeBron's excuse? He's supposed to be Superman, Iron Man. Supposed to be, Oshkin ain't missed but like 30-something games the last few years. How many games has LeBron missed in La La Land? How many different head coaches has he ran out? How many personnel changes have they had to cover his behind? I don't recall Michael Jordan having to have, and Kobe neither. So make it make some sense, And this is the thing. When Paul Gasol came to the Lakers, you didn't think Paul Gasol was better than Kobe. We knew Anthony Davis was better, and we know Luka's better. But they're going to still give LeBron all the credit. He got to hide behind Dwayne Wade, and he got to hide with Kyrie. Kyrie wasn't going to play the puppet role. That's why he up and moved. And then he traded AD away. So he been running game. But no, PK Subban broke him off proper. That's one of the best. And they were mad and hollering and crying, and he stood his ground. That's what you ask for in a journalist. PK Subban showed them what y'all don't do no more on ESPN, because y'all don't debate no more. All y'all do is cheerleading and cry for your little heroes and get your little feelings in a tizzy, and then Molly has to come and dry your eyes out. That's all y'all do. You're not a sports show anymore. You're just a talk show that's using whoever your biases, who your masters tell you to slurp up with. But anybody know what Brian knows. LeBron ain't hardly the second best, and he sure as heck ain't in the same conversation with Ovechkin or with Jordan. And it pains him every day because he's tearing out his hairline, and maybe his Ken doll can comfort him knowing that that's the only thing that he will be able to hold on to hang on to his fragile ego. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share if you like it. Hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. And PK Subban, he served Stephen A. Smith and he served Shannon Sharpe with that nonsense about LeBron James. Props to that brother. And give him some hockey looks on his career, because that brother played 13 years in the NHL. So give that brother his due. Plus, he's articulate, and he broke them turkeys off proper. And Molly couldn't say nothing. And she doesn't go more than a minute without running her mouth. I'm out.